today we're going to be focusing on the month of August energy and kind of really allowing it to flow through us, really being sensitive to the energies that are being put out into the universe. So I'm very, very excited for this month. It's going to be about transformation. It's going to be about healing old wounds. It is also about really trusting the universe because it's going to be bringing us on the right path, focusing on our intuition. So yeah, I'm very excited for this month and for what it's going to bring to me and everybody else. And yeah, I think we're going to start off by doing a full card. It's so hard for me to work with these cards because they're so big. Got this one. That one. And I feel like there's one more. And also, I'm kind of new to this deck, so I don't know everything perfectly yet. I've just been practicing a lot with it to get to know everything. Okay, so, these cards are awesome. So we have the Ace of Fire, we got the Fortune Wheel, and the Five of Fire. So, perfectly with the theme of this month, fire does have to do with transformation. Oh, I love this. Okay. So the Ace of Fire has to do with you being able to imagine anything you want. Anything you want is going to be accessible for you, okay? So if you've always wanted to be a certain type of person, if you want to have a certain income, if you want to have a certain home, whatever it is, anything you can imagine, it's gonna come into your reality. And the Five of Fire, I feel like it goes along so well with the Ace of Fire because it's like being imaginative, inviting new things, or like whatever you can think of. And then this is kind of like be unrealistic. Like if you have an idea in your head, push it further. Allow new ideas and new concepts. Be open to everything, new people, new opportunities, and really just go for it. And I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, that's really showing me that these opportunities that are going to be coming up, you being open to them, they're going to be good. Because this one is about the universe providing for you. It's going to be putting new things into your path, and it's going to really be beneficial to your future and becoming the person you want to be. And I feel like the order as well that it came in, so it came in the Ace of Fire, so be creative. Anything you want is going to be accessible. The universe is going to be providing whatever it is you want, and then be open to these new things. Go for it. Allow your imagination to take a step further, things that you didn't believe were possible. So I love that, and I feel like it really does go with the energy of this month. I'm so excited for this month. Okay, so when I'm going to be doing this Reiki session, we're going to start off with the energy of those cards. And we're just going to place the energy into you so that it can be even more enhanced, okay? So the 8th of August is going to be a very special day. That's really when you can bring in a lot of manifestation. And if you're seeing this not at the right time, that's totally okay. I'll post this video a little bit before August so you can kind of tap into that energy before, really prepare for it to flow into you. But if you're seeing this even after August, it doesn't mean this isn't going to come to you. Maybe this is when you're supposed to find it. Maybe August wasn't the month for you, but you know, whatever month you're finding this in is. I just realized the fan is on. I'm going to turn it off. Sorry that you've had to listen to that this whole time. Okay. Okay, yeah, that energy is just very, very powerful, very exciting. Oh my gosh, I love when sessions flow together so well because I feel like 2 sessions ago I did peace, and then the session after I randomly decided to do excitement, and I feel like these 3 videos, those 2 past videos were preparing you for this, preparing you to be open to this month's energy. And I love when that happens. I don't plan things like that. So that just makes me so excited. Because then I feel like really I'm more in tune than I thought with the universe and everything that's happening right now. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, so the energy, I've just kind of cleansed you, and I've started pushing in that energy, that creativity, the looking out for the unexpected, accepting new opportunities, letting go of that fear. Let's let go of that fear that might stop us, the overthinking. Up in the third eye right now. So when opportunities come, our intuition will be glowing, will be radiant. And I just love that. Okay, sorry. I'm just seeing how all of the videos I've been doing recently have just been preparing it for this. Okay. Perfect. So we're really letting go of that overthinking, the questioning. We're going to place the trust, we're going to go up to the crown chakra and we're placing that trust into the universe. And we're letting the universe know, I trust you and I accept you. Just tell me what to do. I'm putting the power Reiki symbol on your crown chakra so that the energy of the universe will come into you more, like you'll notice it more. You're not going to be able to mistake it. Back to the third eye, teaching it to accept it, to process. We're taking that chakra down to the throat. As I said, you're going to be in a very high state of manifestation. So doing mantras a lot right now is going to be really good. Music, I just heard like singing and stuff would be really good for you right now. And just saying out loud what it is you want. Talk about it. Talk about it to yourself, talk about it with people, it doesn't matter, just talk about it. Whenever you talk, you're putting it out into the universe is accepting it and bringing it back into you. So your throat chakra is really important this month, especially on the 8th. Yeah, the 8th, if you want to do some moon work, I don't know if it's a move phase that day, I have no idea, but I feel like that will be a good day. Maybe make some moon water, put it out. I should have looked up the moon phases. But I feel like, yeah, the 8th is an important day. Do some journaling as well that day. Write some stuff on your mirrors. Just really whatever you put out, specifically on that day, is going to be very powerful. But any day of the month will be good. But that day is just, it feels like that energy is going to be heightened. And I also want you to be thinking, like I'm going down to the heart and your solar plex chakra right now. I also want you to be thinking about things that you want to change. So we've been talking a lot about inviting in, but we're also talking about things that you want to change. So let's say you've always wanted to be the type of person who like stretches every single day. Okay, invite that in, bring that in too, because your body is ready for that type of transformation too. Maybe you're wanting to learn to trust more or be open to love more. Your body's going to be more receptive. Your energy's going to be more receptive to that right now. And we're going to go down straight to the root chakra. We're just going to root you deep into this month, into the excitement and the energy that's going to be flowing around, making you very confident where you are. And that will help prepare you to accept this energy, that confidence, that power, the stability, the lack of fear. I feel like there is a trapped emotion that wants to be released. Embarrassment. I think it might be embarrassment, but that feels a little wrong. Maybe something tied to embarrassment. flustered, maybe rejection, fear of rejection. No, that's still not it. Okay, do I need to know the emotion to release it? No, I don't need to know what it is. That's gonna bother me though. Now I want to know what it is. That's okay. Sometimes the reason our body doesn't want us to know the emotion is because we might not have known it was trapped, and when we start to think about it, we might start to manifest it more, and we might bring it back into us. And yeah, so a lot of trapped emotions we can know, but this one just might be the type that we kind of bring it back into us easily. So it doesn't want us to think about it, it just wants us to release it and forget. But it bothers me. It's okay. The attitude I have of really wanting to know is probably why it doesn't want me to know. I wonder if that energy is from me, or if it's from you guys, or if we're both on the same level there. Okay, I feel like it's really rooted into you. It's every single chakra, it's every part of you. It's been affected by this emotion. So we're just taking it out. For people who don't know me, I really like to send things down to Mother Earth, as she is the healer, the creator, the source of our energy, and I feel like she's really good at healing and taking care of these emotions for us. And I always ask her to transform the energy into powerful, useful energy, or maybe the opposite energy, and send it back to us once it's been healed. The reason I talk in these videos as well is so that you guys can learn. I do usually add at the beginning that these videos are not necessarily for relaxing. When I started being a healer, I felt like I knew nothing, and I felt embarrassed, and I just didn't know what to do, how to work on things. My intuition wasn't good. And I had a healer who talked a lot during sessions, and I feel like I learned so much from her, and she really helped me gain confidence in my own intuition. And I also just like when the people I'm healing, they know what's going on, so that energetically they're not being surprised by anything, or they're not having to process things that they were not prepared to process. Now I can kind of inform them before. Okay, I feel like that trapped emotion has been released. Okay, we're looking at transformation now. Changing who we are, changing our existence, changing our life, changing locations for some of us. There's a little bit of anxiety, so we're going to take that away. Really believe that everything's going to be okay. Everything right now is happening for a very specific reason. And also I heard a little bit like, you might like who you are, and you don't really want to like change who you are. And these things that we're talking about changing, it's not really going to change like the core of who you are. That's not transforming right now. It's more about the way you show up for yourself, the way you show up for others, how you do things and process things. But like, you're still going to be the same silly, goofy, or whatever it is that you love about yourself. Like, that's still going to exist and be there. You're still going to be caring. Maybe just not as much of a pushover. I heard that. Yeah, releasing that. Okay, now I'm going to be just looking at the individual days of the month, and just allowing the energy to flow through very easily, allowing the energy to be accepted by you, the transformations and everything to just happen. I'm seeing the moon phases, new beginnings, letting go of old pains. Okay, I'm also going to kind of look at sleep during that month. I'm not really getting much there. That could mean that it's not super important. Like, it is important, but like there's not going to be any significant issues with sleep. Or it could mean that maybe you just don't need as much sleep this month to accomplish things, which sounds great. I did feel a little tired when I said that, so I'm thinking maybe that's not it. Maybe just sleep is just not as, you're not going to be doing a lot of healing and processing when you're asleep. You're going to be doing most of it while you're awake. Action, like you're being called to action, I'm feeling. Whatever effort you put out is going to be the effort you receive back for this month. Put it out there. I'm going to bring in that motivation a little bit to actually act on the things. As I said, you do need to put things out there, so we're bringing in that motivation to do it. Good. Okay, so that is it for today's session, I feel like. Oh my goodness, it's one of those sessions that I don't even remember what happened. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. And if you like that, I am going to be doing a session like this at the beginning of every month. So if you would like to follow along, feel free to subscribe and join my little tiny community. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.